Because we've been this early leader for so long, I think policymakers have gotten complacent about the need to proactively support U.S. industry and competitiveness and innovation. We have a really talented workforce. We have a really large center of technology industry. We have a very innovation-friendly regulatory environment, and those have been great. We've been an early leader in AI for quite some time, but there's a lot of signs that this is slipping. China has surpassed the United States in AI and machine learning patents filed over the past couple of years, and they're dramatically outpacing us now. A lot of other countries have developed really cohesive, aggressive national strategies to capture the benefits of AI domestically. They're coordinating federal activities. They're increasing research funding. They're focusing on how they can develop the skills in their workforce that they need. And the U.S. isn't doing any of those things. We've become a little bit complacent. Our R&D funding has been stagnant and declining. We don't have the kind of policymaker attention to AI. They say it's important. They say they recognize its economic value, its social value, but they're not actually taking the steps necessary to help the U.S. capture it and be competitive in an AI-driven economy. So China is our biggest competitor holistically. They have the industry, they have the scope basically to compete with the U.S. on every front. But countries such as Canada, the United Kingdom, France have all developed their own national strategies to kind of capitalize on their comparative advantages. Canada really wants to be the AI human capital and research hub of the world. They're funding a lot of AI research institutions and PhD programs. The United Kingdom and France are really heavily emphasizing the use of AI for public benefit and the use of AI in public services. They're not trying to be the next Silicon Valley, but they're trying to ensure that they can be competitive and capture the benefits of AI where it best suits their economy. And a lot of other countries are taking a similar approach. Germany's developing a strategy focused primarily around manufacturing, from what we understand. The European Union as a whole is developing a little bit more holistic of a strategy. India is developing a national AI strategy, and it's something that the U.S. just hasn't really caught on to yet. That's something that we need to be doing to compete. So there's definitely a role for both. Mechanically speaking, from a policymaking perspective, there's a lot of ways it could happen. But it's going to affect really broad swaths of the economy and society, and a lot of different players should be involved here. So funding for a lot of these initiatives is going to have to come from Congress. But the administration and individual agencies and regulators can start doing a lot now, even without a strategy, to support the development and adoption of AI. So whether it's by better prioritizing research and development funding, by investing in workforce development initiatives, in embracing regulatory models built around algorithmic accountability. There's definitely a role for all these players. We just need them to be coordinated and strategic. So algorithmic accountability is a principle for algorithmic governance that we are encouraging regulators and industry to adopt, that governs the use of AI and does two things. It ensures that the operator of an algorithm, so not the developer, but the company that's actually, or government agency that's responsible for using it, can ensure that an algorithm is acting in accordance with their intentions, and they can ensure that they can identify and rectify any potential harmful outcomes. And we've developed a report that explains why this is important. And the reason this is better than other approaches like algorithmic transparency or algorithmic explainability that a lot of people have proposed to have broad mandates for is that it's very flexible because transparency is only going to be useful in very select circumstances. It allows for the developments of new technologies and procedures to be implemented into this framework over time as they're developed, and allows for the situational aspect of AI to be really prevalent in these regulatory decisions, because the potential harms from a self-driving car are going to be way different than the potential harms of an AI-driven dating app, and our regulatory framework should reflect that.